This is On Air with JP. On today's show, I'm going to give you details on how you can win more concert tickets. We've got 3 shows we're giving tickets away to right now. I wanted to send a message in the bottle. One showed up after 13 years. We'll talk about it. The Nitty Gritty. Friday is French Fry Day. Prepare yourself for that. And we'll talk about good people doing good things. Let's get to it. More concert tickets to give away today, and you can sign up to win tickets right now for Stephen Wilson Jr., Darius Rucker, and Dwight Yoakam, all at Horton of Health Trust Amphitheater. Get signed up right now in the app. Open up the app, tap on the menu bar in the upper left-hand corner, and you'll see all the links to aforementioned artists, and you can get signed up to win those. I can't wait. Of course, this Saturday, we've given all of our tickets away for Billy Currington this Saturday night. Next Saturday night, Stephen Wilson Jr., followed by the 26th, the Dwight Yoakam, and then into August, we get Darius Rucker. So get in to win. Plus, in the next half hour-ish, right around 3:15-ish, 3:20-ish, I'm going to open up the ticket window, and we will give away a pair of tickets to see Darius Rucker. That's going to be a great night. So many great shows, and it seems like they're all on the weekend, too. Man, and there's nothing better than free shows. So if you've been thinking, gosh, I want to go to this one, or maybe I want to go to that one, I don't know what I want to spend money on, and, well, free is always the best. So listen for the ticket window in the next 30-ish minutes to win tickets to see Darius Rucker. Next time I get to the ocean, I don't think it would work. It obviously wouldn't work in a lake. Maybe a river. Big river would be kind of cool. Yeah, all those end up in the ocean anyway. I might want to do a message in a bottle. Somebody just found a message in a bottle that was thrown into the ocean about 13 years ago. And it was launched by a couple of visitors to Newfoundland. They were on Bell Island. And it washed up on an Irish beach roughly 13 years later, went across the entire Atlantic Ocean. Katie Gray is the person that found it. She said the wine bottle had a piece of paper in it. And I'm like, yeah, I got to pick that up. So she looked inside of it, and there was a note written by a couple named Brad and Anita, dated September 12, 2012. And the letter said, here, our phone number, call us. They called and called and called. Nobody answered. Well, nobody realized that in 2025, you don't answer your phone if you don't know who's calling because it's probably spam. So they did a little digging on the old internet and Facebook and found Brad and Anita and ended up having a conversation with them. Found out that Brad and Anita were just dating at the time. They got married in 2016, and they're still together this day, and it's all well and dandy. Very good. Now just pick up your phone, please. The Zac Brown Band is up to something, but not quite sure what. They wiped their... Well, they didn't wipe. Most of their stuff's gone, but they left a cryptic message on Instagram. So what's going on? They say there's no way to sum up what the last chapter has meant to us. We've played thousands of shows, crossed countless state lines, seen every kind of weather and welcome that you could imagine. And it went on to finish up with saying the next chapter, it's the biggest one yet. We'll see you there. Their last major album was back in 2021, and it was called Comeback. So, not quite sure. Haven't done anything since then because that was right around the time their guitar player and co-founder John Driscoll Hopkins announced that he had ALS. The band is saying that this isn't goodbye, but it's hard to think what might be next for the Zac Brown Band. Just have to wait and see. Eric Church will be honored with the ACM Icon Award at the ACM Honor Show, which typically takes place before the show. The Icon Award is presented to a country music artist, duo, or group, or an industry leader who throughout their careers advanced the popularity of the genre through their contributions in multiple facets of the industry. And his work just that last year alone, through Hurricane Helene, North Carolina, that whole area, and what he is doing is well-deserving of the Icon Award for Eric Church. So congratulations to him. That is the Nitty Gritty. Hey, Friday is National French Fry Day. Prepare yourself for it. You like your waffle fries, your curly fries, your shoestring fries, standard straight, or maybe crinkle cut. I don't mind a shoestring French fry every now and then, but give me standard straight unless I'm at Arby's. Then give me the curly. It's really the only place I like the curly fries. You can't take them home and air fry them. They're not the same. Just it doesn't work. Apparently, Virginia is the French fry lovers' capital of the world. They eat more than any other state when it comes to just French fries. Yeah. 21 pounds of spuds on average per person. Per person. Alabama, Georgia, and Maryland are right around 20 pounds per. Idaho is right in there as well, although we're not the top. We produce a third of the nation's French fries. In fact, the average single American eats about 17 pounds of fries per year. 17 pounds. If you add that up, that's 5,610,000,000 pounds of fries. That's a lot. That doesn't sound good at all. And here in Idaho, which is interesting, the way to cook up our fried, whether it's French fries, any type of fried potato, the most searched way is in the tots. Might have something to do with that Napoleon Dynamite character. Lifeguards at Flagler Beach in Florida. Good people doing good things. No, they didn't rescue a human this time. They had to rescue an animal. This was something out of the ordinary. Last weekend, stormy conditions, heavy rainfall, and the lifeguards at Flagler Beach found themselves paddling into the Atlantic Ocean to save a deer. No word on how the deer made its way into the ocean, but senior lifeguard Chase Hunter led the effort. He had a first-year lifeguard with him, Leo. They raced out to help guide the deer back onto the ground. They got the deer out of the water and brought it to land where it kind of recouped itself for a little bit. Shark sightings. They're like, we're going out to get. So Chase said, we save lives, whether it's human or in this case, a deer. It's a motto. Can you put that on a tank top? We save lives, whether it's human or a deer. He was caught off guard by the intensity of the situation. They said the water was crazy. The deer was yelling like there was no tomorrow. Chase says, deer yell loud. They scream a whole lot. So when they got out there, they were able to help guide the deer back onto the land, and animal crews were there as well. Once the deer was able to kind of get up and move around, they helped guide it across a highway and back out towards the forest. So again, no word on how that deer got into the ocean. Not a good place for it to be as well. But Johnny on the spot, lifeguards, Chase Hunter and Leo Peters. Good people doing good things. Thanks for listening. Get the full show with your favorite songs and artists each weekday between 2 and 7 on 105 The Hawk.